Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back. This is MLB Network coming from
Next up, Lázaro Montes.
Right fielder, number 99, Lázaro Montes.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's 2-zip. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Blooper to right. And it drops in. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. It's been a tough run at the plate for her lately. She needed that base hit. She's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. Grounds this one to short. Play made, that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Jared Sundstrom. Another full count pitch. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. Foul ball there. Puts this one in the air down the line. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Lázaro Montes. Slides, but it gets by. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ace. Ace, just 21 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Not much going on for the offense that time. We're through 6 full innings. The Travelers lead it 11-1. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Digging in for the Cardinals, Ace. This one is labeled. It's back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 15-3. Picks herself up a couple of ribbies. I'm a little surprised she didn't get extra bases out of that one. She certainly hit it well enough to make that possible. Credit to the defense for keeping it to just a single. Grounds this one to the right side. Steps on the bat. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs. 2 away here, nobody on. Ryan Valade getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. That keeps the inning going. John Frank Salazar now at the plate. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, this should do it. That'll end the evening's action. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute. So 2 down. Next up for the Cardinals, Ace. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Just missing there. And that's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Good eye there.
That's a ball.
Wow, she's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way she's approaching this AB. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now the payoff pitch. And that's ball 4. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Here comes the 2-2. In the air, right field, well hit. Hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly to left. This one pretty far back. And that's the end of the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. On the warning track and hauls it in. I'm blown away by that catch. He knew the wall was coming up, but he stayed focused on the ball, hauled it in, and absorbed the contact for the out. Fantastic work. Ace, the next to hit, takes ball 1. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. The Cardinals, with the tying run aboard at first. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. 1-2. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Way inside, and that hits the batter. Well, it was a two-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. First and second with one away. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Jimmy Crooks. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drills this one deep to right. Way back and out of here. Home run. A 3-run home run. And they take the lead. It is 4-2. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. You don't always want to see young hitters going down after a changeup low and out of the zone, but he had his eyes in the right spot. That allowed him to stay on it and golf it out. Ace, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
That one fouled off. And that one almost got her. And a foul ball, so she stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. She was all over that one. She put a very good swing on that one, even if she couldn't elevate it. Sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Jimmy Crooks. What a moment back in the 6th inning when he launched a 3-run homer that made a big difference in this game. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next is the designated hitter, Ace. 1 for 2.
1-0.
Now a chopper out in front of home. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. All in all, 2 outs and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Blake Rambush. Popped up. Crooks drifts towards it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Ace, a rising star, continues her... And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Arroyo. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-1 now. Late swing, fouled it off. Got him looking. There's 1 down. Now at the plate, the third baseman, number 5. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Inside corner, that's a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Next up for the Travs, Caden Polkovich. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they go quiet. 2 outs and a runner at first. Ace digs in now. Some early struggles for her this season. She's got to be hoping to get on the right track soon. Here's a fly to left. And that is out number 3. Today's action comes to you courtesy of AC Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Top half of the second from Springfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Blake Rambush. Next one's popped in the air into right, makes the grab on the run. So up next, Spencer Packard. Foul ball there. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. So it's no run. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Brings it in for the out. The center fielder, the next to hit.
That's a ball low. Hike one.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fights it off, we'll see another. Good swing, loud contact, just a little too early, and he pulled it foul. Got to keep the weight back a touch. One-two pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Nick Raposo. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Fly ball left field.
I got it.
Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Top of the fourth inning with the Travelers at the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Grounder to third. And it gets by. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Next to hit, the third baseman, number 5.
0-1.
On 0-1, the delivery. It's a pop-up. Yeager settles underneath it. 1 away. Digging in for the Travelers, Caden Polkovich. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Montez takes a ball, standing in for the second time. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Nice eye right there. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. Base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Blake Rambush. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Fouled off, he was late.
That's a ball.
Fouled off down the right side. One-two offering. That's down and away.
Ball.
Impeccable discipline to lay
2
off
balls,
of that
2
one.
strikes.
Wow. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and it's a full count. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Next one's popped in the air into right, delayed. And that's the end of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now the DH, Ace. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around.
1-1.
And the count 1-2. Wines, here's the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter retired in the
Now
fourth.
batting, catcher, Jay.
So digging in, Spencer Packard. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Packard.
Hut!
And that's in for a strike. This one in the air to right.
Got it.
Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Jared Sundstrom. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there.
It's
Stole a
0-1.
strike. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Cardinals up by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now 2 gone. The center fielder will hit next. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Grounder to second. Play made, that ends the inning. Continues to roll. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Nick Raposo. Oof, that one went straight back and got her ump right in the mask. Hope he's okay. She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. 0-2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh, 0-2, here's the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Back to the top of the order here. Michael Arroyo getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Arroyo stands at 5 feet 8 inches, only 20 years old, and he was born in Colombia.
Oh, yeah. That's up. That's a ball.
That one misses, and now 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1.
Pretty unusual seeing her fall behind in the count like this. She could give up her first walk here. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. The third baseman digs in now. Fly ball, right field.
I got it, mine. Hit me.
And there are 2 down.
Now back.
Next up for the Travs, Caden Polkovich. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Over to pick it up. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Make it. Runner at second with nobody out. Fouled off left side. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. She circles the bases for the first time as a pro, and I think she'll remember this moment for a very long time. A major milestone for any young player. This one just happens to be historic as well. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, she didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, she stayed back and got every bit of it. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in for the Travelers, Lázaro Montes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. She reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Next pitch, in for a strike. That one missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Delayed.
Got it.
And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Blake Rambush. Some excellent pitching in this one. She's
One ball,
commanding
no strikes.
everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite her. Grounder left side. Sends it to
He's out.
first. And they get the out. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Spencer Packard. Up and in.
That's a ball. 1-0. Ball. That's down.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two-one pitch coming. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is
3-1.
empty. In the air to left center. Levinson on the way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Stretch. Next up for the Cardinals, Ace. She's already gone yard in this game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty, strike two. He's really attacking
No
the
ball, 2
zone,
strikes.
so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 36. A shot at save number 1 this season. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. And victory is hers. What a moment for this pitcher, and what a journey to get here. Ace went yard for the first time in her Double-A career last time out. Let's see if she can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Springfield Cardinals and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Ace will hit next. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
And no one better. Clutch up.
Foul ball there. Ace clobbered a homer in her last game. Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second and nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, but the runners do not advance. Digging in for the Wind Surge, Tanner Schobel. 1-1 pitch now. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Ace, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Runner at second here with two gone. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ace. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 straight.
It's ball 1. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish her off. Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. We're in the top of the 8th. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ace. And that one fouled off. Slider misses away. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. The third baseman, the next to hit. 0-1 now. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Rivas. The Cardinals, down to their last strike. Here's a pop-up. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. I think she may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Ace.
Number 3.
That one fouled off. Righty comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. With first base open, he can afford to be a little cautious with this batter. Might just pitch around her. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And there's 2 down. 2 away. Runners at first and third. Dalton Shuffield digs in now. Up the middle. Picks it up. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Tough way for them to fall behind in this one. They'll have to refocus and not let this get out of hand. So up next, Ace. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. It clips the corner. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed her up at the plate before going to the off speed. Got her. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Ace. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. 1 away and a runner at first. Here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle. Now here's the 0-2. Here's a grounder right side. There's one.
He's out.
And that's all they'll get.
The left fielder, number 1, Shelton.
And here's the first baseman, Ace. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball to first, Sabato. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag.
Now batting.
Runner at first. Next up for the wind surge, Patrick Winkle. And that one hammered. This one's back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Scores easily. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Smoked that ball to right field, and that comes back to the swing he put on it. Clean all the way through, good mechanics, sky to left, and this should do it.
Me.
Ball game. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing. Ace now at the plate.
Hey, clutch up right now.
She swings and fouls one off. Runner at first, 1 away. Ground ball to the right side. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. It's been a tough run at the plate for her lately. She needed that base hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Baker throws over, dives back in safely. First and third, 1 away.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Smoked into left field for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Runner edging away at second base. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They pick up a run. Next up for the Cardinals, Ace. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This could be a big moment in this game. A hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. In the air to center, Serta settles underneath it. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in there. It's 2-0. Nice team first approach on that sacrifice fly. good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Ryan Fitzgerald. This ball's going to get through. It's a base hit. 1 run's in. Safe. He beats it. We are tied at 2. That's all they needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate. Maybe get her to roll over one and keep it on the ground. A little out front there, swings through it. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That one back there. Snags it on the warning track. No runs. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Ace, 1 for 2.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Late on that swing, and she was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Kyler Fedko. On 0-1, the delivery. Base hit, 1 run is in. Safe! It's a 3-run game at 6-3. Nicely done, brings home 2. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Ground ball, this one should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so she'll want to do better next time out. So 2 down. Digging in for the Cardinals, Ace. On the ground. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. End of a half inning of play. Next up, the designated hitter, Ace. Rolled out to second in the first AB.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Pop up on the right side of the infield. Gasper. And that'll do it. 1 runner left aboard. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Ace getting ready to hit. And the slider just misses. Just missed with that one. Tried to get her with the backdoor slider. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Looked like she was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Salazar at third, Cordoba on at first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to right center. It's back. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. And now the DH, Ace.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. In the air to left. And a foul ball. The Cardinals trying to break this game open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit hard on a line. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ace. Langenberg, 6'2" righty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works with a slurve. Strike 2. Obvious that she was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Next offering is outside. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swings and misses, it's a K. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. The crowd standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Walker Jenkins will hit next. We're in the 11th. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. This one in the air to right. Moquete pulls it down. Runners tag up from 2nd and 3rd. And the wind surge walk it off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. Final score in this game. Ace with another opportunity to put her skills on. Ace digs in now. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. And that one fouled off. Ace serving as the designated hitter, just 21 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Back foot slider, struck her out. To the bottom of the 1st we go. Here's the center fielder, Kyler Fedko.
The center fielder, Kyler Fedko.
Strike. Ooh.
Strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got the strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Tanner Schobel. On the ground to 3rd. Collects. On to 1st.
You're out.
2 quickly gone in the bottom of the 1st this afternoon. And now it's going to be Luke Keeschel. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ripped into left for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Oh!
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. One-two offering. Ground ball to second base. Play made. That ends the inning. Through an inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Shuffield. Misses outside, and that's ball one. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Sliced hard, but foul. Two now. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and one gone as they make the play. Next is the designated hitter, Rain Doncone.
Yes.
One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Moquete on the move to the alley. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Ben Ross.
Ball. 1-0.
Two down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. Swing lifted to left field. Baez settles under this one. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits. Ace now at the plate. Struck out swinging the first time. Line drive and a base hit right there. So one on now with one away. It's been a tough run at the plate for her lately. She needed that base hit. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Three and two now. Fly ball to right. Out number two. Two away and a runner at first. Next up for the Cardinals, Noah Menlinger. On the ground, right side. Keishel. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Mickey Gasper.
Let's go, Mickey.
Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Pops this one up.
Mine.
One away. Digging in, Andrew Cassetti. That misses.
That's
Ball
a ball.
one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that one hit to first. Yeager takes it to the bag at first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. We head back to the top of the lineup. Kyler Fedko, the next to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. In the air to the right.
Got it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Back here in Wichita, bottom of the fourth. 1-0 pitch.
Strike one. 1-1.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 1 gone leading off the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a ball.
Keeschel stands at 6 foot even, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Out to short. Throws to first.
You're out.
2 outs already in the home fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. Rivas. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're in the top half of the 5th. Now up Ace. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner at first. Digging in for the Cardinals, Darlene Moquete. Pickoff throw. Just back in. Oh, close play. Swing and a high fly to left. Hauls it in. There's 1 away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Line drive for a base hit, right field. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. 1 out and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ryan Valade. Fly ball, left field. Sheffield. And there are 2 outs. And now, Joshua Baez. Now the payoff pitch. Grounder to the left side. Great grab on the dive. Throws to first. Wow, that is a heck of a play. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Bottom half of the 5th, and the wind surge batting. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
And there's a ball. What a take with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 offering. Out to short, Rivas. Fires over to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Next up, the designated hitter, Rain Doncone.
Strike! Woo!
Next one's fouled back. 1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Ben Ross getting ready to hit. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Foul ball there. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. So she got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. The Cardinals up by 4, bottom half of the 5th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Ace will hit next.
That's a ball.
Runner edging away at second base. Line drive, and it's caught. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. It's the large lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck out looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Digging in for the wind surge, Andrew Cassetti. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time.
Strike, woo!
The Cardinals up big in this game. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. And again on 1-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Back-to-back Ks. The batter now, Kyler Fedko. To the left side, but it is well foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball to second. Menlinger. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. Bottom of the seventh. And now at the plate, Tanner Schobel. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Now here's the 0-2. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly out to center field. Moquete under it. One down. Next up for the wind surge, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 2. And a strike.
That's the ball.
Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what she's been doing on the mound. She's really executing well in this outing. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. 2 down. Walker Jenkins digs in now. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success, really putting the ball where she wants it to go. Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2, rocks and fires. Ball 1 there. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. And that's the end of the inning. Still in. Ace now at the plate. The pitcher blew that by her at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Line drive, that's a base knock. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
The batter, the center fielder.
2 outs and a runner at first. And here at the plate, Darlene Moquete. High fly ball to right field. Jenkins. And that's the end of the inning. But they push across one. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Svanson. He can really bring the heat. That keeps the inning going. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. The 0-1 offering. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Ace with a solid two-way performance in this ball game. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but she held her own. So 2 down. Next up for the Cardinals, Ace.
Number 3.
Ace, just 21 years old, and she's usually at first base, but today she's serving as the designated hitter. That one is way inside. Fly ball, right field. And that's that. End of a half inning. Welcome back to Wichita. We're in the top of the 4th inning. This pitch popped up. Keishel. And there's 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. In the air, along the left field line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off, she was late. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck out swinging. Nice job behind the dish. Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ace. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. Oh, 0-2, here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line, over near the wall, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Here it comes. Line, and that's a base knock. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Nice job at the dish. She fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Here's a grounder up the middle. There's 1, and that's 2. Digging in for the Cardinals, Jose Cordova. Stankiewicz is just 1 strike away. On the ground, this should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. She's definitely capable of more than this.